Alright guys, Pistol Pete back here with another video. Today we're going to be talking about how you can make coins on the winter upgrade. Guys, it's pretty simple. I'm going to lay it out for you simply on the PS4, the Xbox One, and the PC. We're going to be using footbin.com and foothead.com. This list of players has been generously gifted to us from Fut Economist. I will tag him down below, Fut_Economist on Twitter. These players are players that are either having great seasons or have a low rating in FIFA and should get an upgrade. Now, I will say this, and one of the most important things you guys need to understand about this video and in terms of trading winter upgrades overall. You're not necessarily interested on if the player's actually going to get an upgrade, right? So, if you were to invest in Balotelli, for instance, who's here on the top left as a striker, you're not interested on if Balotelli actually gets a bump, because you're not going to be selling Balotelli after the winter upgrades come up. You're going to be selling into the hype, right? So as an example, Mad HT Gamer dropped a video about 2 days ago highlighting some of his potential winter upgrades. In his opinion, the players that would be getting winter upgrades. Some of the players that were left off of that list that stand out to me were Balotelli and Eriksen. Balotelli, obviously, because he's having somewhat of a career resurgence this year. He is playing amazing and on a team in France that is doing very well and near the top of the table. And when you talk about Eriksen, he's one of the higher rated EPL players, and I do expect him to get some hype. What I mean when I say hype, guys, what I mean is very simply when the big time YouTubers, when the big time Twitter accounts and the big time streamers start hyping up a player. So in the past week or so, you've seen Castro hype up Dembele because he's been using him a lot on stream, and also in the past you've seen Nick hype up Dembele in terms of the Road to Glory account, and what you've seen is a steady rise in Dembele. So imagine if you bought Dembele before all of the hype came from Castro and from Nick, you would have made a killing. I actually bought in on 2 of his informs and 1 of his wants to watch cards. I sold them immediately. There was a specific day, I believe, last week. I can't remember now off the top of my head. 2 or 3 days ago when Castro played with him a bunch on stream and really hyped up the card, said it was great. I immediately saw it on Twitter, and I checked Footbin on my application on my phone. The price skyrocketed for Dembele. I didn't even wait. I just sold him straight into the hype. Now, 2 players that I want to highlight off of this list as I scroll down, actually 3 of them now that I see and I think about them, that stand out to me as potential players that are going to get hype, which is what you're going to want to sell into, are Balotelli, of course, Eriksen, and Steven Nzonzi. Steven Nzonzi actually got an 86 rated card, so he's no longer an 84. Why did I pick those players? Very simply, guys. Mad HT Gamer dropped a video. He didn't talk about Balotelli, he didn't talk about Eriksen, and he didn't talk about Steven Nzonzi. 3 players that I do believe can get a lot of hype coming forward from other big YouTubers, I apologize, and other big streamers, guys. I'm going to link this list of players down below. I would recommend you guys using Footbin, as I did right here. I'll show you guys Christian Eriksen's chart. So I'm on the Xbox One, right? He's going for 290k right now. I do apologize. Mad HT Gamer's winter upgrade video dropped about 2 days ago, right around the 18th of January. You can see he was trading for 287 on that day when Mad HT Gamer's video came out. He is still trading at the exact same price, which means that there was no hype around him. So I think that you can see Eriksen, and don't quote me on this price and don't hold me to it, but on the Xbox One probably go up to maybe 340, 350, because he's got no hype yet. So what you're going to want to do is pick him up around the maybe 270, 275 range if you can in the upcoming days. You want to monitor his price. As an example, pick him up for 270, 275, 280, and then look to unload him as players get hype in the future. So once again, I'm going to drop the link to this squad down below in the YouTube description center. I'm sorry, guys. I'm basically new to YouTube, man. You guys got to give me some love. But I'm going to drop it down below. I'm also going to give credit to Fut Economist who helped me out. I want to thank you guys for the support recently, lately, and always. Check me out on Twitch, where I stream daily, twitch.tv/PistolPete2506. Check me out on Instagram, PistolPete2506, and finally on Twitter with the exact same name, PistolPete2506. Guys, it's been my pleasure. Hopefully you guys take the information that I've given you, turned it around, and make a lot of coins.